guys, these are some of the chip exercises that you'll need to deal craps. You're going to need to learn how to pick and drop cut. First of all, we'll do the picking. Your index finger goes in the middle, your thumb and your middle finger are the grabbing fingers, so they'll reach down and grab the chip, and you'll pick one and you'll pull it into your hand. You should be holding the chips like this. You should be able to release your thumb and your middle finger at any time because they are your grabbing fingers, so when we put the chip down, that will also be your release fingers. So now you have number one chip in your hand. Like I said, you should be able to release your thumb and your middle finger. And now we're going to grab the second chip. With these being the grabbing fingers, these are also the release fingers. So we're going to release them off the chip, put our index finger in the center of the second chip. We'll pick up the second chip, pull it backwards, allowing the first chip to fall on top. Okay, so now starting from the beginning, we're going to do alternating hands, and we're going to work our way down the stack, grabbing one chip at a time. There's the first chip, into the hand, hold in. There's the second chip. Just showing you guys that's what to do. And now we reach, we grab, we pull to where the second chip falls in. We reach, we grab, we pull, reach, grab. Now the first two chips are going to fall on top of the third chip. And we'll work our way down the whole stack. Okay, this is how it should look, going from one chip to 20 chips, alternating your hands, working your way through the stack. Should be 10 chips in each hand when you're finished. If you get a little sticking like that, just work around it, keep going. Okay, so now here you are, you have 10 chips in each hand, okay? And the object now is to drop the chips one at a time. If you need one chip, you're gonna have to put your index finger on the second chip. You'll put a slight pressure back from this crease in your finger, and the chip will break forward as so. You're gonna move your thumb slightly forward like so until you have one chip like so. So here we are, continuing on. If you need one chip, you put your index finger on the second chip, you push back from this crease in your finger and roll your thumb slightly forward so the chip breaks loose. Now to release it, the only way you can release it is if you release your thumb and your middle finger. So here I am in the dropping position. I'm going to drop the first chip and show you what to do with the rest of the stack. So we release our thumb and middle finger, we bring them back, and we shuffle these chips down our hands so the chips are at the close end of our fingertips. Now you know the technique of dropping chips. We're going to work our way down one chip at a time, alternating our hands from one chip to 20 chips. It looks like so. You release your thumb and your middle finger, you pick it up, bring that back around, and you shuffle those chips around so you can handle it better the next time. Same thing, back around, walk it down. And you work your way down the stack. Once you get a little bit better at it, like so. Okay, now you guys know the technique from working from one chip down and dropping one chip down all the way down to 20 chips. You must be a master at picking and dropping from 1 to 5 chips. In the following video, I will demonstrate this. Dropping 1, picking 2, dropping 2, picking 3. You'll be left with 2, don't worry about that, just go ahead and put it down. Dropping 3, picking 4, dropping 4, picking 5. As you see, we had a little bit of sticking from the chips, and you're always going to get that. So the important thing with this exercise is not to quit and just keep going. It's a quick tutorial on how to play the game and how to bet. There are many different ways to bet. We're going to work from our outside in, starting with the pass line. On a come out roll, being the beginning of a game, 7-11 it wins. Sometimes 7 is good, sometimes 7 is bad. On a come out roll, 7 is good. So in theory, if I rolled 7 right now, This bet would win even money, and we will pay it like so. Alternating our hands always. So like I explained, come out roll is the beginning of a game, and 7-11, the pass line would win even money. If I roll 2, 3, or 12, the pass line would lose. So just in theory, I've just rolled 2, as it's known 2 crap, the pass line would lose, and we would take it like so, alternating our hands. Moving on to the don't pass. The don't pass is exactly the opposite of the pass line. The pass line won on 7-11, so the don't pass will lose on them. The pass line lost on 2, 3, 12, so in theory the don'ts wins on 2, 3, 12. Excluding the 12, this is the house advantage, that's a push. So, in theory, if I rolled 2 crap, 2 crap, the pass line would lose, taking it like so, and the don't pass would win even money. Working our way in, explanation of the field bet, self-explanatory. Any one of these numbers that are there, if that is rolled, it will win even money. If 2 crap rolls, it will win double. If 12 crap rolls, it will win triple. Like so. 2 crap, line away. Pay the don'ts. Double the field. So, on a come out roll, being the beginning of a game, 7-11 the pass line wins, 2, 3, 12 the pass line loses, and as we explained in our previous video, the don't pass is the opposite. Any other number is going to be one of these numbers here, they're called point numbers, like so. That was an 8. 8 easy. This being a hard 8, which are the pairs, any other combinations are going to be the easy combination. So 8 easy. We're going to work our way outside in. There's no 8 in the field. We're going to mark the point. This is where the game changes a little bit and 7 becomes bad. Okay, so we have a point of 8 right now. As I explained earlier, sometimes 7 is good and sometimes 7 is bad. In this particular case, 7 would be bad. What we're asking for now, anytime you see this little button, it's called a puck, turned on, we want the repeat of that number. Right now, we want the repeat of an 8 before a 7. Let's see if we can do it. No other number matters, just those 2 numbers. 6, we take the field, because there's no 6 in the field. Let's just pretend. 8, winner. Obviously this wins, so this loses. There's no 8 in the field, and we pay like so, even money. So we had an 8 a winner on the previous video, and we're coming out again. We're at the beginning of a game. 7-11 it wins, 2, 3, 12 it loses on the pass line. We have a 6. We're going to take the field because there's no field, there's no 6 in the field, and we're going to mark the 6. Now, this is where the game changes. 6 is good, 7 is bad for the pass line. Example, if I rolled this, that would be 7, what's known as a 7 out. We take, and we pay. Everybody has a copy of the first week's stick calls. You must practice these and get very good at them by the beginning of class. The first stick call is the come out roll stick call, and you are selling a bunch of bets, and it's very important, so it must sound like this. Coming out, craps 11 any 7, world bets, home bets, highs, lows, yo's.
3-way crap.
Bet, 3-way crap, $3. Okay, so there we have the end of our tutorial. You have a bunch of things to practice. You have your chip work, your stick calls, and you need to have them down by the beginning of class to make things a lot easier on you throughout the class. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I hope to see you soon.